If you're looking for help fixing your Traeger gas grill, look no further. Our comprehensive Traeger Gas Grill Troubleshooting Guide will explain common issues, provide tips, and show you how to read your model's error codes. Unusual temperature swings. It is totally normal for the temperature inside your Traeger pellet grill to vary by as much as 15-20 F above or below the target you've set. That's all part of the regular cycling on and off of the auger and the rod. When it cools down inside, more pellets feed in and ignite. When it's too warm, they stop for a bit. It's important to remember that a temperature you set is the target temperature that the grill aims for as an average over the entire time of cook. So 15 F to 20 F temperature swings are, according to the way it's designed, perfectly natural. Any dramatic swings outside that range, however, may indicate a problem somewhere. But what? First, give some thought whether this might actually be perfectly normal. Remember, the 15-20 F variance is an average across the entire cook under ideal conditions. If it's really cold or really hot outside, your Traeger has to work hard to compensate. In such cases, you might find temperature swings outside that range that are not the fault of the grill itself. Do what you can to protect your grill from the elements to minimize the effects of the weather. If you're sure it's not the weather, a good first place to look is your firepot. The firepot was designed for a series of holes for optimal airflow. If new holes appear thanks to our old nemesis corrosion, you'll get too much air and higher temperatures as a result. Speaking of corrosion, check the drip pan and the heat diffuser for damage. If there are less of these items than there should be, that could also lead to excess heat inside your Traeger. Your pellets are possible suspects. 2. Low-grade pellets may produce a lot of ash. Not only can ash mess with the ventilation holes but also, if there's enough of it floating around, it can lead to false readings from the probe. Try to use only quality pellets, such as those from our guide to the best pellets for pellet grills. No pellets in the firepot. The automatic, rotating auger is supposed to pull pellets from the hopper to the firepot when the controller says they're needed. It's an amazing system, unless it's not working. The problem could be a purely mechanical one. From time to time, pellets may jam and prevent the auger from turning. To fix this problem, just clear out the auger tunnel. This will require you to disassemble the hopper and the auger, but it's not really that hard, and you'll need just a few basic tools. The other possibility here is the motor is defective or damaged in some way. If there's no obvious jam, you may need a new motor. Contact Traeger for assistance if you can't get things working. Fire goes out in the middle of a cook. There are several possible reasons for a fire to go out in a Traeger. Once again, we have to check the firepot to see if the air holes are blocked. Fire needs oxygen to burn, and without those holes, there's no oxygen. This is another time when the pellets may be the problem. Our recommendation: buy good pellets right out of the gate. A faulty connection with the probe or a bad reading could be the problem. Also, if the controller is getting the wrong information, or none at all, it may not send enough pellets to the firepot to keep the fire going. While you'd expect to see an error code, such as LR, remember if you've got your temperature up to, say, 400 F, it'll be a while before it drops below 125 F. Even without any fire. A third possibility is the fan. There's a little fan in your Traeger that helps push oxygen over the firepot to stoke the fire. If it's not running for some reason, this could affect the ability to keep a fire burning. If you can hear the fan humming, you're all good. If not, it is, yet again, time to call Traeger.